Good morning. Today's special day, and also like the next 2 days, gonna be a bit different because we have a distributed team. So our team is working from multiple locations, and today they are all coming here to Zurich. And other than that, I figured that I had technical difficulties yesterday, and that made it kind of like not really possible to publish a vlog without faking it, because my major clips were not usable. And I was like, okay, before I now just take some random clips and try to do something, I skip it and I'll do it today properly again. Hopefully not losing any footage and not having any technical difficulties. But hey, how does Marcus Aurelius says, what stands in the way becomes the way. And that is my lens for the day. Really focusing on the obstacle as the way, the obstacle as the path. On the way to work, to the office. Luckily for me, just like half an hour, a bit more, and that's pretty okay. But first, coffee. Forgot to charge my phone, so I'm running right now on 9%. That's gonna be sporty. We'll make it happen. Me make it happen. The obstacle becomes the way now, so let's make it happen. Made it, and I'm curious. I'm a bit worried about my keyboard because everything in the backpack is really cramped. So let's see if it survives. I hope so. So it was kind of a longer day today. So I literally spent the whole day working in the office with all our colleagues being at one place, which is amazing. It's really cool. And really cool occasion, but it was a busy day. And then in the evening we went for dinner, socializing a bit more, and now it's like 10:30 p.m. I'm on the way home, so it's gonna be a bit of a shorter night because tomorrow is gonna be starting at 5 a.m. again with the obligatory morning run and then editing today's vlog, which is also going to be like a bit shorter, this version for sure, because like of course I literally like went to work at 8 and now back home I will be home I think at 11ish. My theme of the day that I was also thinking about here and there and that I was trying to implement is like really treating the thing that stands in your way as the way. So basically for me as a software engineer, but I think that applies to other jobs as well, you're gonna encounter obstacles here and there, and there are many ways of dealing with them, right? You can try to circumvent them, avoid them, get around them in any means, right? Just don't deal with them. You can try to, like, I don't know, find an easy way. But I try to deliberately not do that. I try to really step back. And this is a part where I'm literally stepping back. So I developed the habit, or like try to develop the habit, where I'm physically stepping back from that point. Because for me personally, it helped to get really some distance, take a breath, get a new perspective. Also like really, I don't know what it does, but if I step physically back, it literally gives my brain a little reset and then the new perspective. And then going from there and being like, okay, there is this obstacle. What can I learn it? What does this obstacle want to teach me? How can I work with the obstacle instead of against it? And always asking like, what is the thing that I do not understand right now? And I think that is a question that helped me a lot to then conquer those obstacles, because I often see like, okay, when I'm stuck somewhere, it is not that it's a real obstacle. It's like something that I can't deal with. It's more like I don't understand something. For me personally, it's something, okay, there is something I don't grasp right now, a new concept or some business requirement that I don't get or similar. And asking that question helps me to get also like this broader perspective again, and then really be like, okay, how can I get this knowledge? So today, for example, there was a situation where there were some tests failing. So in software engineering, you have automated tests, and there were some tests failing, and they were an obstacle because the error, the failure that I got, it was non-descriptive. It was not telling me like what's wrong, right? It was not concrete. So I really had to figure it out, and of course feels like an obstacle because you don't have any kind of leverage where you can just start and be like, oh, okay, I can try this or this. And I was just like taking a step back and being like, okay, what do I not understand right now? And I went from there and be like, okay, how are those built up? What's the foundation? Do I understand the very foundation of it? Can I go back to first principles? And I really also contemplated all those Stoic principles, basically, and all what the Stoics say about conquering obstacles, like going back to first principles, changing your perspective. And it really helped me to gain a very deep understanding of the meta, which then helped me to be like, okay, actually it's not an obstacle. Like, I know now enough to find a solution, and I use basically the obstacle to gain this understanding. So, like I said in like the previous vlogs too, it is really like about practice, and I just figured also like while creating the vlog and while starting to vlog that it's cool to really take like a theme. Like for example today I said like, okay, that this quote from Marcus Aurelius, the impediment to action advances action, what stands in the way becomes the way. And taking this as a theme for the day, like as a lens through what you see things, is actually a pretty amazing training ground, because you're then, or like I personally then start consciously thinking about the quote and trying to implement it into my day, which helps me to really train those things. Because like I already said in previous videos, it's like, it's not about being perfect in the first try, because in the first try you're never going to be perfect. Nobody will, if ever you're going to be perfect. So it's always a learning process. I made it home sweet home. So it's shortly before 11. It was a really long day. Oh wow. Tomorrow's going to be, I think, similar.